Officials here at Beijing Airport have designated a special air gate for all flights arriving from any country which may have been affected by the H1N1 virus. Every passenger will have their temperature checked twice. Anyone with a fever will be taken away for quarantine and further testing. Some will be brought here to Ditan Hospital on the outskirts of Beijing. It specializes in contagious diseases. Once they're tested for H1N1 virus, they'll be sent to a nearby hotel. It's just a few hundred yards down the road, and there they will stay under quarantine for 7 days. Right now, more than a dozen people are being held there. Most of them are Mexicans. Chinese officials are particularly concerned about passengers who are on board an Air Mexico flight from Mexico City to Shanghai, flight number AM098. Tests later revealed that a 25-year-old Mexican man was carrying the H1N1 virus. He left that flight in Shanghai, flew on to Hong Kong, and there quarantine procedures were put in place, leaving 350 people, guests and staff, isolated at a hotel. Now, authorities here say they have tracked down all passengers who were on board that flight, and all of them have been put into quarantine. But Mexican officials have complained that their citizens are being unfairly singled out by the Chinese government. They say some people are being put into quarantine. 5 of them, for example, at this hotel alone, were not on board that contaminated flight. They did not come from Mexico City, and they showed no flu-like symptoms. The Chinese government, though, deny that they're being discriminatory, saying this is just standard operating procedure. They're doing their best to try and prevent a widespread outbreak of the H1N1 virus. I've spoken to one Mexican citizen inside this hotel. He says he's been told by the ambassador that the Mexican government has arranged for a special charter flight to come to China within the next 24 hours, collect all of those Mexican citizens currently in quarantine, about 70 of them, and take them home to Mexico.